We moved out to San Diego, and I was maybe 11, and I walked outside my house. I lived in this place called Green Valley, the suburbs, and this kid was riding a skateboard, and he just parked it in front of my house. It just happens to be he was there. He flipped his skateboard over and he rolled a joint. And I walked outside my house and I go, "Can I have some?" And he goes, "Yeah, dude." And I smoked pot, and then I met a guy named Julio Romero.
Why are you pointing at me?
Julio Romero.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, it wasn't you. You're Peruvian. Right?
Yeah.
You're Peruvian?
It is his cousin.
That's right.
Yeah. Julio Romero goes, "Hey, dude." I go, "What's up, bro?" He goes, "Dude, I got to go to Lucy's house." Lucy. I told you about
I
this.
remember Lucy, yeah.
And so we go to this lady, Lucy. She lived in a Rancho Bernardo. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fancy.
It's pretty fancy. And you walk in, no couches. In the middle of the living room
Cool.
was a baby crawling amongst a meth lab.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, oy vey.
Train spotting.
How old are you again at this point?
11, 12.
Jesus Christ,
Shit,
man.
And then that's when I did meth for the first time.
And what? So that you smoked it?
Yeah.
And does it hurt when you inhale it?
No.
Didn't hurt at all?
No, it doesn't hurt
nice.
because the high is so good.
Is it immediate? Is it that kind of
Oh, yeah, and you don't sleep for days.
Days.
Really?
You don't eat, you don't sleep for days. And, but the guy was right. You do get erect, you get horny, but the things that the only way you can I say come?
You can say that.
Yeah.
I can?
Yeah.
Ejaculations is you have to think of like really fucked up things, even at that age.
Really? So it's
Yeah.
not just straight up sex you're thinking about.
So it starts off with like, okay, a regular woman, whatever, in your head,
Right.
And then she's missing a breast,
Right.
right? She has no arms. And then like 6 hours later, you're just masturbating to a foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it gets crazier and crazier.
And then did you do
But
it
like a
again?
distorted, twisted, broken foot with blood gushing.
Yeah.
Look how Tom yes ands that one. Like that.
Yeah.
So was it a one-off? And then, or
No,
you
I did
kept
it
doing
constant. I did it constantly. I stole like 15 grand from my parents' safe, my dad's safe. Yeah.
Smoked a lot
Smoked
of
a
dicks.
lot.
Damn.
Smoked a lot of dicks.
Don't mention that here.
So you
Well, you
were
were 11.
I know, but don't mention that
you were
here.
sucking dicks too?
Don't mention that. Don't mention that here. Baby,
Smoking
baby.
dicks at 11. You were.
I know, but I wasn't even gonna bring that fucking vibe into
Well,
this
this
podcast.
guy, this
Yeah.
guy was saying something. Tell me if this is true or not.
Yeah.
Gay, you won't believe how good it feels. If you're straight, you won't believe how good it feels. Your dickhead becomes so sensitive that you don't need lube, you don't need spit. You just stroke that dickhead just up and down 4 times. Just barely do it, and you'll shoot an enormous amount of very thick, hot white cum.
Okay, that's disgusting.
I know.
I mean, how do you even find videos like that? Was that sent to you direct?
Of course.
Oh my
Our
God.
listeners send this stuff.
Oh yeah, he's one of your fans.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable, that guy.
Wait, so
Yeah,
is that
that's
true?
uncomfortable, right?
Is it thick and is it thicker?
Is it extra thick?
No, I have never heard of like meth making your cum thick. Your
But-
cum is thick from not ejaculating a lot.
Right. It's all
So
backed
he
up.
might go, you know what, I'm gonna do meth in May.
Yeah.
And right now it's January.
Right.
So I'm not gonna masturbate until May.
Yeah, and then it's
So now he's on
really-
meth, and then it's all explosions in the sky.
Emotionally.
Yeah.
But can I just say something to your fans and whatnot?
Sure.
Is that I'm 16 years sober now,
Congratulations.
and when I was 17, I got sober for 12 years.
Damn.
So big chunks of my life, I've been in sobriety,
That's great.
and I've done God's work.
Yeah.
Right? No gay. Yeah, I mean, just not doing gay
No
things.
shrimp.
What?
No
No
shrimp.
shrimp.
No shrimp.
Yeah, no
What?
shrimp.
Leviticus.
Yeah, I've been. I try to give as much as I can.
You're a giving guy.
Yeah, and I want to be spiritual. So people can listen to me right now and go, "I'm a heathen." That's fine.
No, they're
No.
not.
But you know
Nobody's
what?
doing
One
that.
can repent and one can change his behavior.
But why
Do you
would
feel
you
like
feel
you would
bad though?
Yeah.
It's not your fault. Your parents weren't on the. Listen, let me tell you something. My kid doesn't take a dump for a day, and I'm all over him. If your parent doesn't know that you're smoking meth and you're out in the streets and you're doing stuff, that's on them, man. They should have had an eye on you. So
Yeah.
it's not your responsibility.
Whose
You're
Yeah.
a
dick
kid.
would you suck? Like, how
Oh
do
my
you?
God.
Oh my God, you
I
can't
mean,
let it
are
go?
we gonna go into
Well,
the
no,
dick
I want to know.
sucks?
I want to. First of all, are
Let
you?
Bobby off the hook with the dick sucks already.
Were you naturally good at it? Because I
Oh
feel
my
like.
Oh my
God.
God.
I feel like
Yeah.
as a guy you're like, I know what I like, so you have like certain skills, right?
That's,
Well-
that's silly.
I just want to say this to you, and I'm not going to go into detail about it.
Okay.
But when you're young, you don't know what you like.
Yeah.
So I think it was pretty much amateur hour.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I would probably like, I wouldn't go down to the sack or the taint.
Yeah.
Right. And go, you like that?
Right.
Right. I think it was more like, licking the tip and going, does that suffice?
Right.
What?
It's just funny to picture you be
Yeah.
feel good.
Yeah. Like if I was, but if
Look how happy my husband is. He's never this joyful.
Yeah. If I was
Never.
a gay man,
Yeah.
and you were gay, and you and I were having sexualities with each other, you and I would probably be like, we probably know what we liked,
Of course.
and we would do extra things,
Yeah. Yeah.
to please ourselves.
Sure.
I would like to please you.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I like
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, he was a kid, babe.
yeah, babe.
Kids don't know how to give blowjobs.
Yeah,
in
they
case
don't
you're
know.
wondering.
Yeah.
I mean, is that enough of an
Yeah, yeah.
answer for you?
And were you blowing adults or?
No.
my
Oh my God, you can't let it go, can you?
I mean, it's just
You
like.
can't let it go, can you?
Who is it?
And this is your fault, sweetie.
Do you like that?
Yeah. It's your
Oh
fault.
my goodness. Can I ask you
Because I'll
another
t- I-
question?
Yeah.
How come you don't see many Asian people with Down syndrome?
And now I'm going to answer it with the most racist thing, because you're setting me up to say something racist. And if I-
Racist?
yeah,
Not
I'll
racist,
tell you-
it's
I'm gonna
scientific.
I'm going
It's
to
a
answer this
science
to you,
question,
right?
Bobby.
Sometimes you can't tell with Koreans.
You wanna fuck with my huh?
Okay, we have the same amount as you white people. It's just that sometimes you just can't tell. Okay, and if you wanted me to say that, you set me up, right? And so everyone listening
are you
right now, yeah, you know what you're doing.
Wait, what are you saying? You're saying
What I'm saying
What
is,
kind of people?
I'm going to say something.
what kind of people
What, Koreans?
are look like?
What?
They look like what?
Down syndrome people, right? So basically, here's how this is what happened, right? She wants to say that.
I don't
She
wanna
wants to say
it.
that.
I don't want
but
to.
She can't. So
I don't wanna
she
say
has to ask me a question. So I say it, and then she can go, there we go. You know what I mean? Fuck you and fuck you.
Hey man. Now, okay, here's what I'm struggling with. So I've been sushi shamed. We both have many times.
So many times.
By both chefs and servers, where they're like, "That's too much food," and I'm being polite by not doing their accent. So they'll say like, "That's enough."
Just do the accent.
Yeah,
too much.
Yeah. That's, it just feels more organic that way.
So it's too much food. So
Yeah. Oh my God.
They've actually been like, "Don't order this amount," and I'm like, "All right," and then like, start like, "Are you still hungry?" Yeah.
Okay,
Then-
I'll play
then-
you. I'll play you. Play the guy.
Okay.
Because I don't know what you're saying.
Okay.
Excuse me, Ching Chong. Hey.
Ching chong. Nobody says that. Nobody.
Right?
Ding chong. Ding,
There we go.
Ding chong.
Yeah. Hey, Ching.
Ching chong, ching chong, ching chong.
Should I get this number 3, the boat? You know what I mean? The boat with all the sushi on it?
How many friends come with you?
What did you even say?
He knows what I said.
Oh my God, that was the most racist thing I've ever heard. Oh my God, that was so racist. That was the most racist Asian accent I've ever heard in my life.
What are you talking
We gotta
about?
get out of here.
That was dead
Oh
on.
my God, that was fucking
That was
crazy
dead
good.
on.
Do it
So
again. Do it
racist.
again.
Yeah.
Say it.
many friends come with you?
Oh my God. All right,
Okay.
so yeah, all right. Tell them what I've done.
What have you done with poo?
Yeah.
You shit in the back seat and I have to clean it. That
Not only
everyone
that,
knows
not only that, but
What?
at work, what I used to,
What?
at Mad TV.
Wait, you've done all kinds of shit art. What are you?
Wait,
When I
you said
shit,
you
when I
shit in
shit
the-
in Dick Lissich. Oh, that's.
Oh yeah, but you shit in people's, property. That's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
what you
yeah, yeah.
do.
Wait, what? What? You shit in the back seat of your car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't want to actually crawl out of the car because he said that would be too embarrassing. So he decided that the back seat was adequate. And my friend Jenna and I had to clean it.
This guy's
Yeah.
Mr. Missionary.
What
in
is
bed,
going
the guy that
on
shits in the
here?
back seat of the car.
What is going
I also
on?
pooed in my boss's office.
How did he feel about that?
They couldn't fire me
Why?
because I was popular at Matt TV at the time.
He knows that you did it immediately?
Yeah, he saw me.
He saw you shit in his office?
What's with the acting out? You need to see a shrink. You got to get
Yeah.
into therapy. You're acting out.
He is. You know what? I never thought of it as that. But you're right. It is acting out. I always just
Alright,
thought it was
okay.
like him being an exhibitionist,
Like a toddler, yeah.
Yeah.
And especially to shit and knowing that your lady's going to clean up your browns. I mean, that is just so nasty. You know
That
that
is-
she loves you.
that's just-
Why are you trying to push her away?
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the deal.
Why are you trying to revolt her and
The
disgust
time
her?
I shit in the back seat was 4 months ago. Okay, this is what happened.
4
Tell me.
months?
5 o'clock on a Friday.
You're a 60-year-old man. You
5
should know
o'clock.
better than that.
5 o'clock on a Friday,
Yeah.
right? I'm on the 101,
Oh my
and it's
God.
congested.
Yeah.
Right? And I had a 911
And you're
shit emergency.
both driving down the...
No, I was by myself.
Okay.
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 No, what does one do?
Pull over and find a place to shit.
You're in the middle of the 101,
Yeah.
and it's 5 o'clock on a Friday. I could. It was one of those situations like I'm gonna go in the next 20 seconds no matter what happens.
It's logistically it doesn't make sense because if you have time to pull over and crawl into the back seat, you have time to
Yeah,
step out
but
of the
this
car
is
and
silly.
poo.
You could have pulled to the side and then
It's a
shit
real-
out of the car.
Real crazy move.
Yeah.
to shit
Did you
in
have
your
diarrhea?
Yeah,
In
that-
your-
No,
If
that's
it
the
was-
thing. Christina, it wasn't diarrhea, so I know it wasn't that urgent.
Why would I get?
It wasn't that urgent because it was still semi-solid, mostly solid.
My diarrhea is notoriously
And
semi-solid.
where's this
Why are you
log? On
acting
the
out?
ground?
What's going on?
What is that?
The log is on the ground.
Oh no, it's on the actual passenger seat.
No, I mean,
I mean, what?
Why does she have to
on the
clean it?
cloth?
Why couldn't
is there
you
cloth,
clean?
leather? What is it?
It's cloth.
And
But
and
why
he just
doesn't-
shits right? Doesn't put like something on
No,
the seat.
See, his dad used to at least put a
All right,
plate
go. If you bring my
underneath.
dad into this shit,
Your dad?
my dad's a good man.
He
And he
believe
worked
you.
hard.
I believe you.
Okay.
But he shit in the car too.
He has a problem.
but on a plate, right?
Yeah, baby, shut the fuck up, all right? My dad had a stroke.
No, but this
Leave
is when
the
he
man
was
alone.
healthy.
Yeah, when he was healthy, he used to do wild things.
Like shit in cars
Whatever, man.
on plates.
Hey, fuck it. All right? I'm vulnerable in
why-
front of you right now.
Well, why does she have to clean it? Why wouldn't?
Ting tong, ting tong, ting tong, ting tong, ting tong, ting tong.
Why? But why?
One's fine.
No. Let me ask you. It's one thing to shit in your
One
car.
was fine. Yeah.
It's one thing to shit in your car, but wouldn't you be so embarrassed? So, listen, if I had to shit in my car, I would be so full of shame that I would find a place to hide. I would pull
Yeah, how
over
do
and
you
I would
get your
clean it up
lady-
secretly. I would not go, "Hey Tom, come clean up my shit."
That's crazy.
It's
you have
that
to
part's
admit, that part's
crazy.
crazy.
That's
What?
crazier to
That
me than
told
shitting in your
her-
car.
You told her, "Hey, there's a log in the
Yeah,
car."
you clean it up.
That's
It's
crazy.
nuts.
Shit. You're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah. Poo is to ask another adult to clean up adult poo. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
It's not even an ask.
It
Yeah,
is.
how-
It's not an ask.
How
Okay,
did
this lady.
Wait, no.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
It's not an ask, bro.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Wait a minute.
I-
What? No. What? Take us through. Wait. You have the emergency and you go. We're past that. Do you now, on your way home, go, you're going to have to help me when I get home? Or do you wait till you get home and say, Kalila,
Okay.
out in the car? Like, take us through the
Kalila has also seen me do it. She's seen me run across to a street, to a house, and I shit on who? On somebody's what?
Magnolias.
Magnolias. Okay, good. So there's another fact. All right.
Why did you do that?
Because I had diarrhea again. Okay, so what I'm saying is that when I have to shit, I don't have the proper, maybe the muscles deteriorated
That's
through
fine.
time.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Listen, you should
what I mean?
you should
We
where
got
you
that
want
part.
to. I'm
What
not
about-
I'm not upset about that.
Back to Christina's point. How do you wait till you get home, till you see her, to let her know the situation? Or have you
All
called
right, so
her?
when I came up that day in the back seat, I was covered in shit because it was all of my jeans. It was right.
No, you called me.
I know I
on the way
called you.
home.
I know I called you.
Yeah.
And what do you say?
And he was like, something terrible's happened, but he's also giggling. Something really,
Yeah,
really
for sure,
bad's
for sure.
happening, but he's like holding back just
Yeah, for
laughter. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no. I already
Yeah.
know. I already know what's happened.
It's life.
Because
is
that
a-
wasn't the first
life is an
time. It's
adventure.
happened before.
right.
So you knew.
When one door closes, many open.
Can I be completely... I have a
So wait,
theory about him.
do you
Sure.
volunteer
No,
when you
let
get home?
Kalila
Okay,
tell
sorry.
the theory
Go
because
ahead.
she's,
He has,
the voice of reason here.
I honestly think in a different life he would have been a scat porn actor. He would have been that German guy who just eats poo out of someone's ass.
Yeah.
Yep.
He has a poo fascination.
So
He
do
does.
I.
And I think that it runs deep in his family. I think his brother has
You're gonna,
a.
When
oh,
you
wait,
have-
you're gonna bring my family into it now, lady?
Your dad shit
All right,
on
my dad
plates.
had a stroke. He
Wait,
did shit on plates.
when he
though.
was healthy.
Why did he shit on plates?
He didn't shit on a
Because he was
plate.
more considerate than this asshole.
Wait, shit on a plate in his car?
No, at work.
Like a paper plate. He wouldn't shit on the actual back seat. He would find a paper plate to shit on and dispose of the paper
yeah,
plate.
yeah.
Why would he do that as
nice.
opposed?
That's nice.
Why would he do that as opposed to when a toilet's
my
not
mom,
reachable?
my dad used to own Fashion Gal. Okay,
Where's Fashion Gal?
there was one in Encinitas.
Okay.
Clothing stores all over the country.
This is before Forever 21 became a thing.
I
My
want to
parents
say
own
I'm
fashion.
familiar with fashion. Isn't
You
that
should-
possible?
It is possible.
San Fernando Valley was there a
Yes,
location
yes.
growing
Okay.
up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go
And?
ahead.
In fact, I just did a job where a woman she was makeup, right? And she goes, I grew up in San Diego. Where? She goes, Encinitas. I go, oh, my parents had a store in Encinitas. She goes, your parents own Fashion Gal. I go, yeah. He goes, your dad fired me in 2 days. Accused me of stealing thousands of dollars. I go, that's my dad. That's him.
Where was he? Why was he shitting on a plate?
Because toward the end of my dad's working life,
Yeah.
he used to have employees, but he couldn't afford it anymore. So he owned a clothing store. That he was only, don't do that. Don't smile like that. I'm just getting vulnerable.
I'm sorry.
Don't do that right now.
I didn't
man.
know if you were doing a thing.
No, I'm
Okay.
being really vulnerable.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry. I didn't know if you. You're tough
I know
to
when
read
I know, but when I'm
sometimes.
vulnerable,
I didn't mean to.
no. When I'm vulnerable and you're smirking,
I didn't
can't-
mean
I
to.
honestly, that pisses me off the most.
I wasn't trying.
He does
to,
it all the time.
I
It's
wasn't-
very
Can I just finish it without you smirking?
Yes.
So
Sorry.
my dad, he worked so hard and he couldn't afford, employees anymore. So he couldn't walk away from the register. So he used to shit on a plate.
You're being serious?
Yeah, he
Is this
is.
really the?
Yeah.
How,
No, that's not true. So he's in
You-
Fashion Gal. No, hold on. He's in Fashion Gal. It's 2 PM, and there's customers
take a sh-
walking, and
gotta
he
take a
says,
shit.
"I can't walk. I can't close the doors and lock it for a minute and go in the back and shit. I'm gonna let the customers looking here, and I'm gonna shit in
It's
a
so
plate."
funny that
this
you
doesn't
say
even
that.
make sense.
It doesn't make any sense because I'm going to tell you. Do you know?
Doesn't make sense.
All right, that's interesting.
Yeah. You came to the party that Christina had,
My birthday party.
and
Do you remember that?
Had a blast.
Happy birthday.
do you remember how out of my way I went to try to introduce you to somebody and how you reacted?
Okay. All right. Can I just ask you this something, right?
Yeah, sure.
I come to the party and I'm with an Asian guy. So I bring my own Asian
Right.
who happens to be
Big time.
a producer.
He's,
I
he's
didn't
A-list.
authorize that on the guest list, by the
Yeah.
way. I don't know how you got that in.
But do I get a +1 or no?
well, Kalila,
You were my +1.
Oh, so I didn't
You
get
didn't
a
even
+1?
get an official invite. You were my +1 to the
yeah.
party.
So like, I don't know how you got in and this other Asian. I didn't authorize.
let's,
two
Right, but I had a
Asians.
Jew too. I had a Jew too. So the Jew can't come?
Well,
Let's
I didn't
go.
authorize it.
Let's go back. So you and 2 other undesirables sneak in, and then what happens?
Oh, really? Undesirable. Really? I have a guy, a Korean,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Who's an executive producer on a real
No,
TV
I know,
show.
I know. He's a
and
legit-
David King,
I know it's
right?
legit. Yes,
They're legit
minorities.
Jew,
Yes,
legit Korean.
I remember.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? Ugly, both of them. But I didn't know that it was a fashion contest or a good looking
It was
contest.
not. It
Yeah,
was
and then you
not.
had that big muscle head there. So that's like, that you brought your own thing.
Okay,
Joe Rogan.
right. He was there. Yeah.
Right. And he gave me a bruise on my face and went after he kissed me. Anyway, my point is this. So what's the question?
I was just saying that I went out of my way to introduce you to somebody.
Okay, so I go to your fucking party, right?
it was her party.
It's my party.
It was her
to
party.
be clear, I
Yes.
organize it. I invited Kalila
Yeah.
and Tom,
And-
and then you showed up.
All right. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
When I went to the door, to the party, right?
Yeah.
They go, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know how they do it?
Yeah.
And I go, we mean whoa, 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 dude. I know the lady.
Yeah.
Right?
And you're also like, here's my pass. I'm Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
Well, that's what, you know what I mean? He was like, shit, dog. Yeah, you.
Yeah.
And I got an ugly Jew and ugly Korean with me, too. And like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then, right? And I go, they said, okay.
Yeah.
And so they let me in. I lied.
Okay.
I apologize. Hey, fuck you. Happy birthday.
He's all over the map.
Happy
Yes,
birthday. Happy
yeah.
birthday.
Bobby's is this an emotional Bobby? Is this emotional Bobby?
Oh, this is Bobby medicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on meds now. I thought that, today's showing might be more positive than it's turning out to
so,
be.
so sorry, babe. So I'm sorry. You're right. Because he comes confrontational.
I did not come confrontational.
Because I go to the party so I'm with my friends and he goes, I want you to introduce you to somebody. And I think, he's going to introduce me to like a producer or someone important.
Right.
And he starts introducing me to just people that work there that happen to be Asian.
To try to start a friendship.
He did?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, like the busboy. He's like, come here. and he goes to the busboy and goes, this is my Asian friend. I want you guys to meet. And I'm standing there going, hi. Because, hi. And they're like, and the guy's like, I'm Toko. And I'm like, hi, Toko. And then Tom's like, see, isn't it good? Right? And it's like, you didn't introduce me to anybody else. And then we went around the corner and there was a group of Asians, like maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And you kind of pushed me toward them and just hang out with them. Like, I brought my own.
But you're acting like I didn't invite any other Asian. Ali
But-
Wong. You didn't see Ali Wong. She was there.
but
Is she really Asian? I mean,
is she not
you're
Asian?
doubting her Asian?
no. I'm not. I'm just saying though. She's a fancy Asian, and you know what I mean. I don't hang out with fancy Asians.
She's a top tier Asian for
Top
sure.
tier.
Yeah.
She's the top.
Yeah.
The very top.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't do that.
But I just wanted you to
her, Ronnie Chang, if they were there, I don't even look at them.
really.
No, I'm bottom.
I don't see that
I
at
don't
all.
think you're.
No, I'm a dirty though.
Why are you a dirty?
I'm a dirty bottom.
But you're,
I'm a dirty bottom
Why are you dirty?
because of my nature of how I do my comedy. It's nasty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The way I dress.
that's why I love it though.
Yeah, me too. You're funny.
Thank you. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not cleanliness, no cleanliness.
Yeah.
I don't eat good. These are people that go to like Sakara. Is that the brand that we sponsor on?
Oh, right.
Yeah,
The
Sakara.
wellness.
The wellness.
Yeah.
You know, they
Sure.
get,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They get nice food inside them. They do.
But will you acknowledge that it was thoughtful that I was introducing you to these people?
No, yeah,
Okay, thanks.
it's
Wait,
thoughtful.
and by
Thank
the
you.
way,
Racist, but thoughtful.
It
So-
was not racist.
So
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
on. I'm on the dance floor. We're all dancing. The girl
Right.
having a great time. And the manager walks up to me with a box of greasy Chinese food and goes, "Oh, Christina, did you order this?" And I go, "I certainly did not." And I'm like, "Did anybody order Chinese food? Anybody order Chinese food?" And then it's like, "Oh, it's Bobby Lee's." He orders Chinese food
to be delivered.
That's
to my
I swear to fuck.
party.
That you are a bottom, dirty,
Okay.
dirty bottom.
How are you eating? It was a cool club. There was like break dancers and everybody was dressed cool. And you're eating dirty Chinese food there?
No, that's impossible. That would be absolutely impossible.
So you're saying that didn't happen?
Yeah, I'm refuting that because I'm going to tell you why. And just think about this.
Okay.
In your little minds.
Okay.
I'm sorry for attacking you in that way, but right now you're acting like you have little minds.
Okay.
Well, because we're white.
Yeah.
Our little white brains.
Your little white brains, dude.
Yeah.
You guys are good, though. You guys invented electricity. Thank you.
That is
Thank you.
cool.
I wouldn't
You're
be able to turn
welcome.
on my PlayStation without that.
That's true.
All right. So, what I'm saying is that listen to your little mind, listen to the logic, okay? I'm going to ask you guys a question.
Okay.
How long do you think I was there for?
Are you doing an accent?
Yeah, that's only Hong Hong.
How long do you think I was? What was that?
I know.
It's so unbelievable what you're doing. and
She heard it too.
I'm really going to say it.
She heard it.
I don't know what she's doing, right? You know what
Okay,
she does?
here's what
When
you
she gets
just
on her
did.
fancy whites, she sides with the whites every time.
Here's what you just
know
did.
what? And she's one of those minorities.
said-
I'm not. I'm against
You
it.
said, "Does this make any sense to you?"
Fancy whites.
How long was I there for? That's what
Can
you
I say
just
it again?
did. Okay.
It's
All right.
true. Play the
How
tape
long?
back.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
How long?
Okay. Yeah.
How long? How long have I been there for?
Okay. Not long. Which is what I thought. What made sense is you were like, "I'm going to this thing. I'm hungry. I'll have food delivered when I get there." It was an insane thing, but I still thought that checks out. Did you go to Kreischer's?
That's why I don't go to parties.
Did you go to Kreischer's July 4th party? His barbecue?
No, he didn't get invited that one either. Didn't get invited.
Don't look at me like that.
That's who you are, man. That's not even funny, dude. So why don't you guys admit that you were wrong for moving to Austin? And I want to hear that. I want to hear, because I know, let me just say something, okay? I know you regret the decision. I know it was a foolish mistake, right?
Yeah.
You guys keep coming back. You're doing your little parties and like, oh, no, we're just here in town. We're catching up. You know what I mean? Whatever, right? But it's basically what, at the end of the day, is you fucked up. And I would love to hear an open, you know what I mean, acknowledgement. And it's, you know what, guys? You too. I love you guys. Your family. It's okay to make a mistake. I've made plenty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I bought a ticket for that Jurassic Park when Dominion.
No good?
No good. Made a mistake. Right? You went to Austin. So just admit it.
It was a pretty big ticket. No, I think we're fully invested in Austin, man. Like, we really are. We have a home. We have our whole staff moved there. We have a studio. You know, we really are committed to Austin.
I really like it.
Okay.
I do like it there.
Okay.
You have to come
But you can
visit.
still like.
I was just there last week. I called you.
Oh, we're
And
here
yeah,
for
fuck
this
you
one.
for that too, by the way.
Excuse me. I said you're in
No,
Austin.
fuck you for that right now. I'm going to tell you. Fuck you
what?
for that.
For what?
I just remember. Fuck you.
Oh,
yeah. I'll
Okay.
take-
Can I tell you? Can I tell you what happened?
Yeah.
I go, you're in Austin? Because I saw him post like, I'm sorry I had a bad show or some crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
And so I go, you're in Austin? And he goes, yeah, dinner tonight. And I go, I have 2 shows tonight. Like that would be the dinner window, right? The
Right.
first show's at 7 and 10. I have 2 shows tonight. And he's like, okay. I'm like, all right.
No,
I can tell you why he's real salty about
this
this whole thing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Is because he feels like he bombed, was it Saturday night or
Friday
night at a show? And then he runs into this girl right afterwards who's like, oh, how'd you do? And he was like, oh, I bombed.
No, that's she. So I'm at CVS and I have Epsom salt, like bags of Epsom salt
To soothe
For
the
his-
bombing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I do. And I'm walking around and I look upset.
Sure.
I'm on the verge of tears.
It's a horrible feeling.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Wait, no, finish your story.
No, I just wanted to correct you on that. I had Epsom salt.
Okay.
At
Oh,
that
right.
part.
So he was
At that part.
carrying Epsom salt.
Yeah.
Epsom salt. And a girl goes, oh, like, did you perform tonight? He was like, yeah, I bombed.
Real bad.
In the darkness of the night, a flicker starts to glow. A beacon in the shadows, a light that starts to flow. Illuminating pathways where once there was despair. In the depths of obscurity, hope begins to flare. Like a flame in the wind, I ignite from within. Casting rays of brilliance, banishing the din. With each step I take, I brighten up the way. In the realm of shadows, I become the day. I'm the light in the darkness, the spark in the night. Guiding lost souls towards the morning light. Through the tunnels of uncertainty, I'll be the guide. For I am the bearer of hope, in me dreams reside. In the labyrinth of life, where shadows dance and play, I'm the ray of sunshine, turning night into day. With every glimmer I cast, I unveil the unseen. In the tapestry of existence, I'm the golden sheen. From the darkest corners to the highest peak, I'm the radiant glow that even shadows seek. With every flicker, every beam I emit, I dispel the darkness, I never submit. I'm the light in the darkness, the spark in the night. Guiding lost souls towards the morning light. Through the tunnels of uncertainty, I'll be the guide. For I am the bearer of hope, in me dreams reside. In the symphony of life, I'm the crescendos rise. In the canvas of the universe, I paint the skies. So let the darkness tremble, let the shadows flee. For in the heart of radiance, I'll always be. I'm the light in the darkness, the spark in the night. Guiding lost souls towards the morning light.
Really bad. And she goes, oh, I just went to go see Tom Segura and he crushed.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. You can't get mad at her for telling the truth. Like, I fucking murdered, dude. It was ACL, Fucking the Austin City Limits, like 2,600 people, wraparound theater. I did 4 shows there. Here's the thing. We all bomb, and it's the fucking worst. So nobody empathizes more with another comedian than another comedian.
And firstly, I don't believe when you say that you bombed. I really don't
Where
believe
did you perform?
That.
At a theater.
And
yeah, I don't.
You bombed at the theater, or it's a Bobby, like you're getting in your head
You're
about
in your head.
a moment that went sideways.
You know, it's so funny. Life is a funny thing because it's like you see reality and you live reality and you feel things. That's a human being, right? And you experience life, you know what I mean, in the moment, as it is, right? And then you have some people telling you otherwise.
Who's telling you otherwise?
Everyone in this room right now. Okay.
I believe you bombed.
Thank you.
Okay.
You do?
Thank you so much.
Because here's the deal. I've seen you go up at the store. I've seen you for many, many years, and you're a skilled enough comedian. You've been doing this for how many
put
years?
Your face down.
20 plus years. I highly doubt that you ate a shit burger the whole time. You mean to tell me the whole hour you just ate shit?
Let me explain myself.
Can't be.
Okay.
May I explain myself?
Please tell us.
And I have to get off the thing why I'm mad at you.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the deal. Okay. I don't call you. So the girl at CVS goes, "Oh, Tom Segura, he just fucking killed it," which is not the response when I say that I bombed. I'm sorry. That's just not.
No one wants to hear
that's just not an organic response.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Right. So
which shows you why people who don't work, like who don't do what we do, always say the wrong thing.
They don't get it. They don't understand. They don't.
My favorite is like you'll sell out a venue, and then the club manager or the theater, whatever manager, will be like, "But you know who sold out 2 of these or 4 of these?"
I know. Yeah.
I just sold out this big thing, and now you're telling me I'm not good enough.
I know.
It just kills
It's always
me.
with Joe Coy with me. It's like I'll sell out. They go, but he did 19 in a row like this, and now you're like, oh,
that's
I should
cool.
kill myself.
Yeah.
So let me just go back to you because I want to get this off my chest. Okay. So the lady says that, right? And I go, okay, you know what? She doesn't know any better. I'm just gonna go to my hotel room, right? And then you called me.
Text.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You contacted me, right? And you go, you're in Austin, this and that, right? And then I called you, right?
No.
Oh, we never called each other?
No, you just texted me
It was via
back.
text, right? But here's the thing, you're like, I go, well, what are you doing, right? And you go, oh, I got shows. And you know what that means to me? I have sold out gigantic shows.
This is
that
why
I'm very busy. Just let me finish what I have to say.
Okay.
All right. So I'm a friend who's in your town,
Right.
hurting,
Okay.
right? And you're performing in Austin. I know that, right?
Yes.
You could have done this. You know what, dude? Take a Uber here and we'll just hang out in the green room. Something like that. Or hey, tomorrow. You know what I mean? What are you doing for lunch?
Let me tell you.
Let me finish. I'm not done.
Also, how does he know you're hurting?
Yeah.
Because he read on the fucking tweet. I tweeted that I had the worst set.
Oh, okay.
But it's a lot of responsibility on Tom to take care of your
Let me just jump ahead. Let me jump ahead.
Problems.
Let me jump ahead to something though.
God.
Why are you rolling your eyes?
Therapy. Hello.
All right.
Let me jump ahead to something. Okay. All right. Because I mean, sometimes you just don't connect the dots. I remember that I was in the car, so I'm driving, which I shouldn't be. I look down, and you're like, "Dinner." I write back the thing that is natural for me, which is like, I have 2 tonight. Like I have shows tonight, and I'm thinking that because you're in Austin, you have a show too. Like I don't go, "Do you have a show tonight?" I'm just thinking, if you're in Austin the next day after your show, you have another show. That was my thinking, that you actually had another show, even though.
Did you see any advertisement that Bobby Lou was
Wait, also
performing
you
on?
did have a show the next night. He's
I
not
didn't-
wrong.
I didn't have a show the next
Yeah,
night.
but you had the whole gaming thing that where you had to play video games and all of that. So technically you had.
First of all, I didn't bomb.
Oh my God.
All right. Just listen.
How many people are in your body?
I know,
right now?
just listen. No, just listen.
How many voices are in his fucking head?
No,